Hey, I'm Nick Williams, and in this video, I'm going to talk to you about scope of appointments and people that give the wrong information on the internet. Every year around this time of the year, I get a bunch of phone calls because people are gearing up for the Medicare season. The conversation of selling Medicare Advantage comes up, and I can't tell you how many people are scared to sell it. I've made this video, a similar video, numerous times in the past because I keep getting the same conversations. I keep having the same conversations. And that's that you better be careful. You might lose your license. You're not going to lose your license selling Medicare Advantage. The other one is that people have, and these are people that are YouTube people or Facebook or whatever, and they'll talk about perhaps how terrible of a product Medicare Advantage is. Well, let me tell you something. There's a lot of people that, as a matter of fact, it's nearly 40% of the Medicare beneficiary population has Medicare Advantage. So while it may not be the best product, I agree. Well, it certainly is a viable product. And here's the kicker. And this is why I call these people idiots when they put this information out. People might say, Nick, relax. Don't be harsh or don't be negative or call people idiots. But listen, there's an agent out there, not just one, there's hundreds, if not thousands of agents out there that are scared to sell a perfectly viable product because people put information out on the internet that says they say it's not a good product or you might lose your license. That's irresponsible. And the point of it is that these people that say these things, and one point, not the point, but one point that I want to make is that there are usually people that push Medicare supplements. So they'll say, don't sell Medicare Advantage, it's bad. And it's out of greed. And again, you might say, Nick, relax, don't say this stuff. But I don't care about these people and what their feelings might be. I care about the agent and that the agent is feeding their family, that when the agent has an opportunity to make a sale, that they make that sale. That when the agent has an opportunity to incorporate a viable product into their portfolio and they fail to do so because of what some guy on the internet said, that's unacceptable. It's totally unacceptable. And again, these people are usually motivated by greed. They're going to tell you not to sell this so that you contract with them to sell their Medicare supplement or whatever it is. Or sometimes you just have crusty old agents that say Medicare Advantage is bad. And sometimes people have had bad experiences and they say Medicare Advantage is bad. It doesn't matter what their experience was. The fact is, again, 40%, I believe it's near 40% of the Medicare beneficiary population now is opting for Medicare Advantage. So, okay, understand this also. There are no Medicare police. Nobody's out there following you around. In a decade of doing the exact same thing that I'm doing now every single day, I've never seen an agent lose their license for doing what's best for the client. And I want to point out that anytime you walk into a home and say, let's use that you're there, the example that you're there on a Medicare supplement appointment, you walk into that home and the person asks you about Medicare Advantage. If you're there on a Medicare supplement appointment, you can always scope them and do a compliant Medicare Advantage presentation, always. And I don't care who tells you any different. Anybody that tells you different is simply wrong. Or they're wrong, or they're saying it on purpose. And that's what really I don't like, is when these agents are out there and they're saying things on YouTube or whatever, and they're big personalities that people follow, and they don't know what they're talking about. But now oftentimes you'll see these people will have said these things like 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, and the videos are still up. So they're still, and so I get these people that say, I saw a video that says something about 48 hours from the time you scope somebody to when you can conduct a compliant presentation. Well, that's old. Those are old rules. So these people aren't going to take these old videos down because they're irresponsible. You need good information, and that's all there is to it. If you're going to sell Medicare Advantage, you need to talk to somebody that's an expert on Medicare Advantage and not somebody that badmouths them, because those people don't understand the product. And again, some of them, it's all about greed. They're money motivated. By putting down Medicare Advantage, they can say, but you sell my Medicare supplements and all will be well. And here's the kicker. Those agents, I think I may have already said this, those people that are doing that, they're now selling Medicare Advantage. But they say, oh, I reluctantly am selling it. No, it's not that you're reluctantly selling it. It's because you want to make money, because that's what it's all about for many people. It's about money. Well, I want to make a bunch of money too. But by doing the right thing for you, I'll make all the money I need to make. And by you doing the right thing for your client, you'll make all the money you need to make. And if that happens to be by selling them Medicare Advantage, then that's what your client deserves, if that's what's best for them. And the people that say, well, if everybody can afford a Medicare supplement, that's a lie. Some of these people don't even have a checkbook. They cannot afford a Medicare supplement. But I think that covers it. And, sometimes you have to be dramatic to make a point. And in this case, I think it's worthwhile because, again, if you're on the fence on selling Medicare Advantage, get off the fence and just certify and get contracted and put it in your portfolio. I tell you what, Medicare Advantage pays renewals for life. Medicare supplements don't. So don't think that it's better to sell Medicare supplements, and don't listen to those people that are high and mighty and from their glass house they're giving you rules that you are subject to. They're getting all the money they need. You're getting nothing. So anyhow, bad advice isn't going to get you anywhere. Or give us a call or send me an email, nick@MedicareMillionaire.com, and I'm happy to respond. And I'm going to awkwardly try to turn off this live video. Let's see. I think that ends it right there. Goodbye.